Okay, understand this. You can be a professional, educated woman and still date up. When men talk about dating up, we're not talking about dating women who have nothing going on. When I did my video about the fallacies that black women have in regards to dating and marrying up, I was referring to black women who are educated and have their own. And I made references to some of my uncles. And they're not dating women who are down and out. They're dating women who are professional. Some have master's degrees and some have money. But my uncles just have, make significantly more. Okay, so those women are still truly dating up. Their world is being elevated. So they're leaving a different economic bracket and they're moving into a new one. Okay? That's the whole idea of dating up. When you yourself can't live in a certain economic bracket, but through marriage you reach that level, to me, that is dating up. Especially when that man that you're dating up is already in that level. See, sometimes people come together, right? So you may have two middle class people who come together, okay, and now because of that they can get into America's upper class. But when you date up, you're dating a man who is already in a higher social class by himself, and you by yourself can't get to that level. Okay, to me, that is what truly is dating up. And understand this, okay? Your career or your money doesn't buy you a pass. See, it's a trade-off. Okay, you chose to date up because you wanted that extra financial security. It is what it is. I'm not going to call you a gold digger. I understand that women want financial security, and look at what's going on. If I was a woman, I would probably do the same thing. It is what it is. But understand that there's a trade-off. Okay, as a man, we're not going to be stupid. We understand that, you're living a lifestyle that you would not get on your own, even with your degrees and, your money. So I have certain standards that you need to carry out in terms of how I want my home to be ran and how I want you to conduct yourself during when family's over, this, that, and the third. But you can't then fall back and say that, you have your own money as some sort of excuse not to conform to his standards. Okay? It's a trade-off. You said, hey, I want to benefit from, your income. And he's saying, okay, fine. Then you're really going to have to conform to what's going on. See, when you have more of an equal type of relationship where, no one's making significantly more, it's kind of more so we have to make this work. Who's going to cook dinner tonight, this, that, and the third. Even with the whole idea of gender roles, which I believe in, we still have to make it work. Okay? It is what it is. But when you choose to get that luxury of not even having to worry about money so much, that man's going to say, hey, I'm expecting this out of you. And yeah, that may even include your physical shape as well. It's the trade-off. And you can call it simplistic, you can call it sexist, you can call it barbaric, you can call it whatever you want to call it. But that's what you signed up for. And oftentimes, like I said, the woman will come on and they'll conform for a couple of months, but then revert and act like they've done enough and try to act as if they can fall back on the whole idea that they have their job and they have their own money. It's not going to happen that way. It's a forever type thing. If you want to forever enjoy the fruits of my labor, then you're going to have to forever conform to what I need you to be. It is what it is. Okay, so I just had to put it out there so, people can understand where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to say that, men who are marrying down are marrying women who are down and out. No, a lot of the times we're still dealing with women who are educated and have their own money. Okay, so even if you fall in that category of woman who's doing well for herself, you will still have to conform. And if you really don't want to, it's your life, it is what it is, then you need to give up this whole idea of dating up, and you might as well marry a dude who's doing just as well as you, or maybe somebody who's doing a little bit less than you. If you truly have this hard idea of really conforming to what a man wants, it is what it is. If you have a problem, being that chick in the gym simply because my man wants it, or making sure that dinner is ready because my man wants it, making sure the house is clean because my man wants it, then you're not going to date up, or don't date up. It's the trade-off. It's like the unwritten contract that you sign. When you sign, your portion says you're going to conform to what he wants, regardless of how much money you make. Why? Because you stand to benefit. Even with what you are doing, you are still benefiting. Okay, and from the definition that I gave in the beginning, you are entering a social world that you by yourself cannot be in. And him by himself, he's already in that world. So he can, take and choose who he wants. But you don't have that luxury. So just understand that, informal, unwritten contract that women sign up for. It's not a part-time thing. It's a lifetime commitment. You guys take it easy. God bless.